Hello everyone, I'm John, and in this episode of Just a Gearhead, we're going to be stripping apart this Buick. So like I said, in this episode we're going to strip down the parts car that is for the Buick, mainly because I went and got myself yet another car. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I will give you guys a hint. So I went and bought that without an actual place to park it. It's actually just pulled up against the side of the garage for now, but I can't leave it there permanently. And don't ask what I had to do to get my wife to agree to let me buy yet another car without a place to park it. But anyways, so yeah, today we're going to take everything off of this that I need for the one I'm rebuilding. Basically anything I think I need, anything I need, anything I need, anything I think I need, anything I might want or might possibly need. So basically we're going to take everything off, probably in fairly large pieces. We're going to probably take like the whole doors, the whole fender, and whatnot. We do want the glass. The windshield's in pretty good condition, but I really need the back window. The window I have doesn't actually fit the other car. This one does. So anyways, we're also going to be testing out these M12 fuel powered or battery powered ratchets, I guess, from Milwaukee. I won these through DeBoss's car show, online car show that they did. I just went in and voted. Didn't win for any of my cars, but I won just because I was voting. So I got 2 of these. So we're going to give these a shot today as well. So we'll get started on this. I think it's easy. Might help if I do it. Okay. Oh. I had a hornet's nest. Hopefully that's not live. Go get some gloves. All right. Okay, I think we'll... I don't know where to start, really. So, got 2. Strip that head. Strip the head on the one down there. So, we're going to give up on that plan. And we're going to go for these bolts. There's 1 there, 2 in there, 3 down there. So we're going to try those instead. Hopefully we can get better results. So on the back ones, there's this little cover plate here. You gotta undo this screw and that screw. And underneath here is 3 more of those the screws, big ones. Hopefully they're not rusted too bad. Up top, there's 3 bolts there that'll be easy enough. If I can't get those screws, there's 3 screws there, but where are they? There they are. You kind of see them there. But those are all pretty rusted, so if I can't get the ones from behind that plate, I might have to take the grinder to that hinge. Don't need the hinge, so it's not a big deal. I'm mostly trying to save any of the trim bits and possibly this glass and stuff. But yeah, so no such luck. Those are pretty rusted to hell. So I think it's time to go get the grinder with the cutoff wheel. That's the doors off. Whew. These back ones were a pain in the ass because the bottom, they have those screw bolt things. They're so rusted, the heads just basically just crumble when you try to twist them. Anyways, what do I think here? What do I want to take off next? Alright, so I gotta be somewhere shortly, so I gotta go inside and get cleaned up. But anyways, we got the 4 doors off, fighting with the bumper, actually fighting with everything. Not sure how, thought I had the right bolts, but I thought I took out the right bolts on the bumper, but it's still stuck on there, so I'm gonna have to figure out how that comes apart. Anyways, we'll be back at it probably tomorrow or the next day, depending on how the weather is. Alright, so it's probably been a week since I was playing with this last. Today I just put the coat of the lightweight filler on the Ranchero. I'm letting that set up, so I figured while I'm waiting on that, I would get back to fighting with this. Now, was fighting with the bumper last left off. A lot of the bolts are rusted, seized, whatever, basically welded together with the rust. So I went and got myself some metal blades for my Sawzall, and we're going to start hacking away at it and see if we can get that bumper off. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. So I've been fighting with this for a while. So the other day I tried to get that one out, couldn't get it, it's rusted solid, so I cut the bracket there, and then I took out 2 bolts on the front, and I thought that was enough, but it's not, because there's a bracket that holds these Dagmires on. It goes from here inside there. See if I get a shot of it. Tilt. Okay, kind of back there. That one there. That bracket there. I tried using my Sawzall to cut it, but the blade I have sucks. So the cheapy metal blades didn't seem to do the trick. They weren't cheap, but they just aren't very good. So they just burned out the blade. That bolts into the Dagmire this way, and to the frame that way. So I thought maybe I would undo the bolts and nuts that hold the... can you see them here? Oh, there you go. See one of them. There's one here, there's one right back here, and there's one I got out over there. They hold the bumper to the Dagmire, or a bullet, whatever you want to call it. So I got that one out. This one's rounded off on both sides, and the one behind here is now rounded off as well. So I'm having a lovely time. But yeah. And I kind of need the bumper, because I don't have a bumper. I have a set of the Dagmire bullet things, but I don't have the lower bumper. So that's the part I want, and the part I'm trying to save. I would like to do it without wrecking the Dagmires as well, just in case they are in a better shape than the ones I have. I don't think they are, but, you know, someone might need them. But, so, that's what I'm fighting with. Alright, I was going to start on the other side, and then I double check something. That bracket I tried to show you guys that came in through here, there's a bolt that goes up from here into it, which is very difficult to get to from anywhere. They put a lot of bolts on this car. They definitely didn't want this to ever come apart. So I don't know. I guess I'm going to keep fighting with it. That, getting the bumper off and fighting with those bolts, took me 3 hours. And I don't think I'm going to need to do any exercising today, at least not my arms, because they got plenty of a workout. Although now it is clouding over and it sounds like thunder, so I'm going to clean up and call it a day on this one. Alright, we'll get back to this probably tomorrow. Alright, so it pretty much thunderstormed for the rest of that day. So here we are, it's a few days later. It's been kind of raining on and off. And we're going to try to get this back to this, I guess. I don't know. But we're going to start with these front fenders and this grill and see if we can't get more of this car taken apart. I really kind of need to get rid of it. for those pieces, the grill and this little piece of chrome lip here, they had, I don't know what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 half-inch bolts there, and then 2 more there, then what, 5 along the bottom, just to hold in those 2 pieces. They really did not want this to ever come apart. Alright, fender's off. The passenger side was actually easier than the driver's side. The driver's side one, I had to find all the bolts, and they're also rusted. Half of them broke, or half of them didn't want to move. Some of them had the lock nut on the back side come loose, so then I had to reach around and try to fight with them. These two though, I actually had to take the Sawzall and stick it in behind the fender and this the door jamb here, slide the blade in there and actually cut the bolts off because they were just spinning loosely. So that was a bit of a fight. But yeah, those are off. Now I need to get that rear bumper off. I was kind of avoiding it considering how much of a fight the front one was. Alright, so like I said, I do need this rear bumper. These parts are really rusted and banged up, but they come off. And it'll need to get re-chromed, obviously, eventually. But you can, there's 2 styles of this bumper. One's with these and one without. So I'm just gonna, once I get the bumper off, I'll probably just eliminate those on both sides. And then take it and get it re-chromed, probably, and get it cleaned up. Now I gotta figure out how to get it off. And first I gotta get this little tree out of my way and maybe clean up some of this. I don't know. Well, got it off. So there was a bracket with a bolt going through it back here behind this little piece of trim that goes over top of this. Like I said, I will be getting these things re-chromed and stuff, so that little divot or cut-in I gave with the wheel will get fixed at that point. But these were just rusted and garbage, so it made it very difficult. Basically, the retainer on the backside that's inside that piece was just spinning around and was making it so I couldn't get it off. So got a little aggressive with the cut-off wheel, but it is off. Whew. I think we'll take a break now. All right, took a quick break, grab some lunch. Now we're back at it. We're going to remove the trim off the windows and see if we can't pull the windshield and the back window out. Don't really need the front windshield. I already have a good one, but I'm going to take this one out anyways. There's only one issue with this window. There's a little rock chip right about there, so it's not too bad. So it's in good shape, so we're going to take it just in case I might need it, but I definitely have to get that back window out. Back window is out. Now, I think we're going to try to break into that trunk. Alright, so what do we have here? A couple of pretty much bald spare tires. A starter. Ow! I just whacked myself on that. Ow. Alright. We have a starter. An oil bath air cleaner. And some starter parts. And a hubcap for something. That I don't think is a Buick hubcap. No, I think that might be Oldsmobile or something. I'm not sure. But I'll keep that, polish it, and throw it up on my wall with my collection I have in the basement, my man cave. But there is really not much in there. No treasures. Well, one treasure. I'm pretty sure that's everything I wanted to take off the car. I might poke at it a little bit, see if there's any other little pieces of chrome or trim or whatever that I want to take off of it. But I'm pretty sure that's all the stuff I needed, and a bunch of stuff I probably didn't need. I think I have 3 grills now. But anyways, so that'll be it for this episode of Just a Gearhead. Please comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you guys want t-shirts or other merchandise, please check out the link in my description to my Redbubble page. On that, once again, if you guys are finding these t-shirts, especially this one and the Nailhead one, I found them on some other websites. Those are not for me. Only the link in the description to that Redbubble page is me. Anywhere else is not me. So if you're going to buy t-shirts, please buy through the link in the description. Anyways, thank you for watching. Thank you for those of you who have bought t-shirts and commented and stuff in the past. I deeply appreciate all of it. And we'll see you next time.